Ekaleo, 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 Ayodele Ayetigbo kiye, otun kiye, ekale, ekale. The time now is 10, 19, moving towards 20 minutes after 10. Ayodele Ayetigbo pa kasi broken kasi G Ferment Freedom Radio Network all right. Creativity is the king. On my mind, BOLA TINUBU, a front runner for the office of the presidency of Nigeria against February of next year. He was at what they call Chatham House in London. He took his campaign to the world stage. TINUBU is different. Is different. They asked him about his age, amongst others. That one has been controversial, as if the guy dropped from heaven without any known background or well-known background. That's what we are picking up in the social media. But he said he was born, according to records, March of 1952. That means, if that is true, I was his senior by 4 years, like I arrived before him. Anyhow, I got to know him, BOLA TINUBU, during our NADECO struggle days. NADECO movement. I believe in a journalist speaking truth to power. If you don't know the truth of your situation, what other truth can you know? I thank my father, who was literate enough to have a ledger of numbers of his children. A blue book, ledger, where he listed from the first son to the last one. So we will sneak into Babewe's room to look at the blue ledger, as if having children was like a business. You have, when I was working in the bank too, National Bank of Nigeria Limited, Iremon Road, Ile-Ife, Osun State, between 1970 and 73. There is an accounting book called Ledger, where you write credit on the left side and debit on the right side. Credit is money that came in. Debit is money that goes out. At the end of the day, you must reconcile your books. You want your book to balance. Ladies and gentlemen, Ayodele Ayetigbo, broadcasting and podcasting. Ferment Freedom Radio Network, coming your way from our Liberty studio, Liberty Road, Windsor Mill, Baltimore County, Maryland, USA. Moving on. So, I had banking experience. I think at that time, my friend, my great friend, Ayodele, was working at a mobile oil company. Our in-law, Sister Dun's husband, was also a top notcher at mobile oil company. I think it's on Broad Street. I could be wrong. But we will pass TINUBU Square and all that and be out to some kind of event after maybe the Central Bank to your right, you know. Some kind of roundabout, maybe TINUBU roundabout, they call it. I think it's on the same street we had Western House to your left and Mobile, before you get to Western House, Mobile Oil Company was to the left too. And I used to go there to meet my friend, Ayodele, who was also a mobile oil company person. After high school, Ayodele really supported me in 1969 while I was retaking my West African School Certificate examination or something. WAFCE. If you flunk something, you retake. Failure doesn't mean the end of life. That was what I told DELE GIWA when we met at General ALAKE, I think at this squash room, with his body, Reku, Sojiakinyade, Molade Binoyo. Who else? Maybe Bankole Akinyade. I don't even hear from my in-law, Bankole Akinyade, in a long time. Bankole, why don't you call, WhatsApp me. Let's renew relationship. Let's update our friendship, ladies and gentlemen. So this program that I'm using right now, it doesn't tell me how many minutes I've been podcasting and broadcasting, unlike the Anchor program. But with this one, it can show me like video of what I'm looking at. Let me go to Friends Helping Friends Graffiti Wall. Okay, open it. Okay, let me produce yesterday's early morning work. Yes, Yingians. Oshogbo, Baltimore, early morning Yingians. Because I would like to popularize it when I can engage somebody from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Sierra Leone, Kenya. But a tree can never make a forest. So help me God. Tell the guy, great journalists, to join us. People who are media savvy. Okay, let me play the stuff.
I just read your first sentence.
Come on now.
Sunday.
Why is he not talking?
We are all guilty of.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Negligence. And that.
Maybe
yes, I am guilty of so many things that I beg God Almighty Almighty for forgiveness of my sins. I've forgiven myself, and everybody should at least forgive himself first and wait for the judgment day. And I see what happens then. You could turn around to say that not that facts. There are certain conditions, as we said it while we were debating whether Nigeria should take IMF loan or not. Preconditionalities for receiving IMF loan. We told Nigeria not to bite, not to swallow poisonous IMF loan. But did Nigeria listen? Professor Sam Aluko led us, those of us who said no to IMF loan. Nigeria will never listen. So they swallow the bitter pill of IMF poison. We're in deep shock. The past 7 years had thrown more light to our disunity as a country. Is it the impunity or misconstrued ideas of those who suppose to represent us at the National Assembly, or those who were appointed as ministers, asked Kayode Sunday Olusoga from Osogbo, Osho State, Nigeria. Kayode Sunday Olusoga is online right now as I'm doing the talking, as I'm yin-yanging. So he has a question. And goes on to say marriage is meant to add values to those involved. We have a situation on our hands and we should be grateful to God who laid the foundation and put us in different paths to be useful for our people. We are not getting it right at all. Indicted Sunday Kayode Olusoga. Indictment. Oh my show. We are not getting it right at all. You have to be insane to say that we are getting it right. So I'm gonna say amen to what you said. So how do we get it right? That's the question. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Ayodele Ayetigbo, broadcasting and podcasting from Peru, English Radio Network, Freedom Radio Network, coming your way from our Liberty Studio, Liberty Road, Windsor Mill, Baltimore County, Maryland, USA. How do we get it right? Is the question. Sunday, you tell us your own idea. Okay, friends and family members, or friends helping friends today. How do we get it right?
How do we get it right?
All right. Pick up your pen and write. Pick up your Android and type. Text. 5 minutes and 20 seconds of podcasting. Ayodele Ayetigbo. Did I get it right? Let's see. Find Well, I got it right.